Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm King Sway, and welcome back to King Sway Entertainment. Today, we are still playing Fallout 4, and our mission is to find a Corsair. I already did a point where I talked to Virgil, uh, a super mutant that has escaped the Institute. He wasn't always a super mutant. He turned himself into a super mutant, and he still has his intelligence. He wants a cure for it that he left back in an Institute. The way we're going to get said cure for him is to find a Corsair, kill said Corsair, and then decode the chip in the Corsair's head. I did all this off screen, and I forgot to record it, so that's why I'm explaining everything now. Um, we went to the memory den after killing Kellogg. Uh, and found out that the Institute teleports people. That's why no one knows where the entrance is, because if you want to get technical, there is no entrance. Fuck you. My man Nick. And you know we robbing. Well, I can't say robbing. It's oh shit. I see that. Okay. Did someone throw a grenade at us? So yeah, someone did throw something at us. Cause Nick's shooting. Okay, never mind. Nick got him. I'm surprised he didn't glorify him. Okay, somebody shot me. Where you at? Okay. Really? Really, punk? Pop you like I did your friends. But yeah, that's what we're on right now. I got the fans going on in the background. It is June. School's about to be out, so kids are about to be home more. And probably see them more in my videos. Speaking of my videos, a lot of you guys did not like what I had to say about the recent death battle, the Dragonborn versus the Chosen Undead. Now, if anybody paid attention, I pointed out a lot of the factors that they got wrong. There are three factors in that death battle got wrong. One, they said the cheese was 70 pounds. How is the cheese 70 pounds when it says right in the game, right in the footage that you're using, the cheese is 2 pounds? You're contradicting the game stats, and even then, there is no how big that cheese would be enormous. So that gives more. They gave more strength to the Dragonborn. I felt like they gave more points to the Dragonborn than what they should have, and they took away from the Chosen Undead. Another thing is the speed. They pretty much said since the Dragonborn can shoot an arrow this fast, they must be able to move that fast, and that's just not true. That's just not true. That's not how that works. Uh, Another point is the difference in power. They tried to say that the Dragonborn defeated Alduin, who is capable of eating infinity. Well, for one, if you can eat infinity, it isn't infinite. Infinity means without end, which means something has an end, and that makes it finite. Uh, and even then, Alduin was eating things one point at a time. He wasn't just consuming everything all at once. He was consuming a number of souls from Sovngarde to build his strength. Looks like a bunch of dead gunners. To build his strength. To be able to start devouring the world. or he would have already had the power to devour the world to begin with. As opposed to the chosen undead, whose soul literally needs to fuel existence for 1,000 years. I plan on doing a video about that, pointing out how they got it wrong. Kind of like how Kuro from Ink Tank did a video about the Ben 10 versus Green Lantern thing. It'll be the first time I've ever done something like that on this channel. And as I kept saying prior, this is a reaction channel, not a debate channel. But I mean, I'm making this video right here. This is a video game video. So yeah. As I said prior, the name of this channel is called King Spike Entertainment, and I've been looking for different ways to entertain you guys. So with that being said, I guess I can branch out into other things and see what I do with that. I've never made a debunked, an official type debunk video before, so this is going as they blew her arms off. As stated, it's gonna be like a first. Shooting at me now. Oh, okay. Screw you, hippie. It's gonna be a first. Got the hiccups, and we'll see where that goes. Nick coming in blasting. Nick forever my guy. That's right. Burn him. Burn him. Noble Comics. I don't know if anybody's actually really paying attention to his channel like that anymore, but I did 2 reaction videos to something, to an issue, to a I don't want to say issue. I don't think that's the right word. To content that he did, the Goku versus Superman debate twice, and how he listened to everything. And I'm trying to take notes from everybody that have done content with like that, or I should say they've done content and I've reacted to it, and see how I want to continue with that. But Noble Comics did not know what he was talking about in those regards, and I pointed that out damn near with a vengeance, because a lot of what he said was just garbage. And I did get a little flippant with that. I am not regretful for what I said. No, let me correct that. I am a little regretful because I was in the moment and I got pissed off and I called a dude like a fucking virgin or some shit like that. And that was a bad character for me. So I am apologetic for that. I'm pretty sure he's not going to see this part, but I'm apologetic for that. Like I attacked him and his character rather than sticking to the content at hand. But the point I was pissed off because the dude so blatantly did not know what he was talking about. That I was about to say, I thought that grenade went too far. Where you at? Pop, pop. But it's because I've fought before. I've been in fist fights. I've trained martial arts. I actually read like all that stuff he was talking about. He swooped down. Everything he was saying, he didn't know about. Like that's the part that was pissing me off, because he's starting off. I like comics more than anime. Okay. If you're saying that, how come you don't know the stuff that I know? and then he was splitting hairs between certain things, and just didn't know anything about boxing. It was like, well, Goku's a master martial artist. Okay, well, what's your point? Boxing pugilism is. Did somebody just move there? Yeah, somebody just moved. I like to throw grenades for no reason. Now you're dead. Well, not for no reason. I like to throw grenades. Papa, you just walked out and get shot. Yes. So. See how many views I get for this debunk video. I gotta write up. I've never done a script before. I usually just do everything on the fly, all my commentary and everything. So I don't want to say I want to write up a script, but I do feel as though I need to write up a point board, because it's 3 points that they really got wrong, and there's actually a guy, I don't know, he just used his regular name. He was trying to say that what I said about the cheese was a cop out, and that what I was saying was just incorrect. The Dragonborn was just far more powerful than the Chosen Undead. What I did was I responded by telling him he was wrong, politely, somewhat politely for once, because y'all, like I keep saying, y'all can get real disrespectful in those comments. Pop, pop. Oh, you didn't die from. Come back out. Come back out. Pop. Got you, bitch. Grenade! That shit didn't land where I wanted it to. Got you, bitch. But, no, like I said, you guys can get really rude in the comments, and I'm the type of person, I'll match your rudeness, if not exceed it. You call me petty, but it's like I said, just if you're respectful to me, I'll be respectful to you. It's just point of reciprocity, how you want the conversation to go. And a lot of you guys like to go, oh, well, you just don't know what you're talking about. You're a fucking moron. Okay, here's why you're a moron. And I've seen a lot. I want to keep going back to the Ben 10 videos I've done with Kuro and everything. There's your head. Because I keep going back, oh, you just don't know anything about Ben 10. No, I do know about Ben 10. The show no longer interests me. I haven't seen all of its variants and its reboots. But I can point out where something is inaccurate. There was an argument a guy was making, like, oh, well, the writer said this. I don't give a fuck what the writer says. Is it in the show? Then it doesn't count. It doesn't matter. And it was like, well, the writer explains this and that. Look, I'm a writer, as I've stated before in those things. I'm a writer. It doesn't matter what I say. It matters. I can tell you anything. Until it shows up in the medium, it doesn't count because it's still subject to change. And that's the point I made. And the guy just kind of backed off, like, yeah, because until the writer actually puts that in the show, everything he says is subject to change. You gotta kind of measure my steps here, because we're overweight. Someone's shooting at me. Someone was shooting at me. I popped their head off. Got you again, punk. What the fuck was that? No, no. Okay, I see you. Quit moving so I can shoot you in the... Okay, never mind. I was about to say shoot you in the head, but... Damn! His face exploded. Hey, his face exploded. Test tube, baby. That is a joke from a movie, an animated movie called Bebe's Kids. Comment down below if you've ever seen Bebe's Kids. Shit was hilarious. Yes, I'm old. Powerful pool cue. Why the fuck would I use a pool cue? I've got Evangeline. Evangeline seems to be popping off when she stops all that yakking when people want to pop off. I got my three babies, Evangeline, Boomstick, and Priscilla. They stop all that popping off. And yeah, I'm collecting everything because I'm just on the reagents. Didn't know what else to call them. Gotcha.
Yes.
Ooh, mines. I don't really use mines, but I'm pretty sure if I give them to somebody, they will. Because Nick uses the grenades and everything that I give him.
Got it.
Gotta disarm you first. Take that. Now I get everything I want. So, is that everything? I think so. Legs are blown off. Oh, well, leg. Well, his arms are blown off. Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. Shouts out to the guys that actually watch this stuff. That watch the video game videos that I make. You guys are the true MVPs because I go from hundreds, if not thousands, of views with some of the stuff that I watch and I create content on, and then it's like 5 to 6 of you guys that consider. Oh, where'd you come from, huh? I shot your arm off. That you that watch the video game videos. So if you guys got any pointers on anything, let me know. I'm always up for listening. For those of you that have, if you guys have been rocking with me for a while, you know that if you guys suggest anything, I react to it. That's actually how Goku, the second Goku versus Superman thing from Noble Comics, got on a list. It was a viewer that told me there was a part 2, so I went back and I did a part 2. Actually, that part 2 was long as fuck. His video was 16 minutes. If I remember correctly, my video was 48 minutes. Because that's just how much I had to speak on what he was doing wrong and how much he was, well, pissing me off. Because, again, to round back to what he was saying, like, oh, I start off like I'm a comic dude first, but he didn't know anything about fighting. He didn't know about the comics, and even then, it was the first time that I ever like went out of a video to Google something. Oh, Nick shot somebody. Nick straight up shot somebody and glorified him. Is there still some? What the? Oh, that's what's going on up there. Okay, they ain't got shit to do with me yet. It will, but yeah, like he was just getting a lot of stuff wrong. It was like, oh, Superman's never displayed combat speed, and in saying that, he actually displayed combat speed when fighting the Flash. He had to move and catch his hand, like. So yeah, there was a lot of things the guy got wrong, even in his own video. Like he showed, like Superman just punches. Okay, that's called boxing. Superman doesn't have any tactics. When dude went body hit body, it was a lot of things. Just if you're not familiar with the tactics in boxing, in fighting in general, you don't know anything. It's, like I said, the guy looks like your average ass dude that was just kind of talking out of his neck. But again, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me because, well, playing video games is fun. Screw that pulse mine. I guess I'm trying to make a living out of this. I don't know. Obviously, I started this channel off just having some fun, but I am working towards trying to get me monetized. That's one of the reasons why I do. I advertise my Patreon, and I advertise my books and my merch shop. Oh, since we all are just talking to things, on my personal Facebook, I just got unfriended by a guy who made me laugh because I always advertise your business for the simple fact that I'm a small business owner myself. So I know how hard it can be to keep things going, or just for personal advertising. Like it costs you nothing to advertise, like just to share someone's business. Share their posts. It costs you nothing to do a lot of things, like and subscribing. But the guy was complaining about bad service. He went to KFC. He got an 8-piece, and he got some macaroni. About to pop you real quick. Pop, pop. Yeah. Oh shoot, where you come from? Oh damn, pop goes your head, cuz. Was that me or was that Nick? I don't know. I saw. What kind of weapon do you have? Okay. But they did not put in a spoon, a few napkins, and they forgot the sauces that he asked for. Now, he didn't figure this out until he had gotten to where he was. What the fuck? Until he had gotten to his destination. He was like, oh, well, I had to unpack the dogs and this and that. And I'm like, my first question was, why didn't you check the bag before you pulled off? He never answered that. And he was like, I went to Wawa, for those of you on the East Coast, and I had to get everything from Wawa. I said, well, if you went to Wawa and fixed this minor inconvenience, why do you feel the need to go all the way back to said KFC? And not only just that, talk to the manager, like, oh, well, she forgot this. And he was complaining. It was like, the manager was like, oh, well, what do you want me to do, fire her? Because the manager knew it was something really, really minor. People are human. Humans make mistakes, especially when the place is busy. I find it amazing that You can accept the fact that nobody's perfect, but you want your server to be absolutely perfect all day, every day, twice on Sunday. And a lot of people of a certain complexion, let me put it like that, were agreeing with him. Oh shit, it was bad service. I pointed out, why'd you go back? He was like, oh, well, this, that, that. And I was like, no, if you already fixed the problem you had, why did you go back? I was trying to corner him into admitting I just want to go back and complain. And he wouldn't admit to that. So I flat out told him, dude, you're being a Karen. And he was sitting there like, well, how am I being a Karen? Because it was bad service. I said, no, it wasn't bad service. Grab that. Now I'm going to grab you. It wasn't bad service. You were a bad customer. You got the response you did from the manager because the manager understood it was something it was something minor. It was insignificant. You could have fixed that by going back and like, hey, can I get this? Instead, you requested to talk to the manager about some minor inconvenience because what? It messed your trip up? No, it didn't mess your trip up. You went back to your destination to complete your task or complete whatever activity you were planning on doing. Oh, saw you. Toss away, bombs away. Well, that ruptured something. Pop, gotcha, pump. So he was like, well, good thing your worthless opinion. I'm like, it's not an opinion. And the only reason you're calling it worthless is because I'm not agreeing with you. And you're saying my thoughts are in the minority. That doesn't make you right or me wrong.
That's it.
And I said, you take a look at who's agreeing with you. And I'm going to ask again, why didn't you check the bag before you pulled off? He never answered the question. Instead, he confronted me. And he had a couple people trying to like rush to defend him, but I actually didn't even bother to look at it, what they were saying, because I don't entertain flying monkeys like that. That's what I call them. Because if one, you resort to insults and name calling, you can't hold frame. You can't actually defend your stance on something. You gotta get out of pocket and start calling names and shit, and that's childish. If you want to say, oh, well, your opinion is worthless. No, I'm not stating an opinion, I'm stating facts. So what I'm thinking about doing, because of all these crazy ass things that happened to me, for those of you that ever heard of Devontae the One, I've done at least one of his videos with the Booty Clap Club and the strippers and everything. I'm thinking of getting somebody to animate some of my adventures, so I can make videos like that. I don't know if I'll put it on this channel or what used to be my main channel, Kingsway82. I did comedy skits and things there, and I wanted to do. I actually did a music video or two on that channel. I wanted to do like stuff like that. So I'm about to pop you in the face. Quit moving. Damn it. I'm trying to pop you in the face. Now I'm just gonna shoot. Yeah, you guys know that I try to aim for the head. Oh damn, Nick got you already. I just had an insult to injury. Nick shot your head off. As I said, the name of the channel is called Kingsway Entertainment. But there is something like I don't want to be too random with the content I put on here. My books are one thing because I advertise for those all the time. But what's what I'm looking for? So, like, you get my books, you get the reaction content I get, and maybe some original content with rebuttals and things like the upcoming what's what I'm looking for? The upcoming damn brain freeze like a motherfucker. Debunked. They couldn't think of the word. The upcoming debunked video that I'm making. Once I figure out how to make a decent one, because since it's my first time at it, I do want to try and make it a decent one because, like as I said, well, it's my first one and I want to get it right. Noble Comics, he made a Goku versus Superman video, and it got 175,000 views. Probably just because it was Goku, which actually, to be quite honest, that makes me mad. I don't want to have to chase the Goku versus Superman debate. I do want to be able to make content and someone just enjoy it based off of what I have to say and the points that I make, rather than I'm just trying to chase what's popular. But I also understand as a businessman, you got to do what's sometimes you got to do what you don't like. Because in my shop, I have Dragon Ball apparel. I'm not much for Dragon Ball, but I know it sells. So, because I've lost interest in Dragon Ball. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. And I've lost interest in it because it's formulaic, and I think I've stated that before. Everybody trains, but Goku ends up fighting the last battle. So why is anyone else fighting to begin with? Why is there any other character other than Goku? And even then, what bullshit transformation are we going to get? I remember the first time I watched Goku go Super Saiyan, it blew my mind when he fought Frieza, and he was losing, and then all of a sudden Frieza killed Krillin, and then it pushed Goku over the edge. It was like, you just killed my best friend in front of me, now you die. Alright, where's the other? There we go. But in the decades to come, like I said, it's been formulaic. It's from what I'm gonna understand, they tried to hand it off to Gohan during the point of the Cell Saga. Like that's why they killed Goku off, and they wanted to hand things off to Gohan, but it didn't work like that. Oh look, the power of editing magic. I try to make it so you guys don't have to see that little thing, like where I'm wading through. Oh, fusion cores, nice. While I'm wading through like every little possible thing to hack through something. The lock picks are fast, so that's one thing. But hacking takes a little bit. Speaking of lock picking, gotcha, bitch.
Got it.
Oh look, more fusion cores. They must knew I was coming. didn't hear me yawn. You totally didn't hear me just yawn. Is that? Oh, it's a tin can. Whatever. We'll take it. That can't. Oh, it's a coffee cup. You can probably hear my fans in the background. I should just start freestyling. No, I wouldn't do that. I'm not going to embarrass myself like that. Fusion core removed. Fancy lad snacks. Fancy. Fancy, fancy. I'm waiting for my dog to start making noises. Why you ain't make me no sandwich? Cause I'm recording? Oh, you wanna give me half your sandwich, but you don't want to be heard? You wanna stuff your face for a sandwich? Say hi. Say hi to my viewers. I mean, they can't see you.
Hello, YouTube.
It does not matter. I do not care. I will make fun of any and everyone. If you need a roasting, look around. I might be there. I just
Put that on Fiverr.
what?
So you'll roast people for a price.
Shh.
I'm going to pick up an order. 2 large.
Sounds like a
calzones.
yes. Shit.
If you're not
Fuck it. I'll do it.
Then you'll hear from me. What do you want?
And just who is this synth anyway?
Fugitive. Runaway Institute property. I'm shutting her down and bringing her back. You, on the other hand, will die like the rest of them.
Fuck your invisibility, especially when you want to stand right in front of me. They got ashed. I've never seen anybody ashed by an Institute gun before, Institute laser. I guess that's what happens. Because the regular ones that turn red, right? It's red ash. These are blue. I'm assuming because it's Institute laser. Which is funny because for the Institute being so fucking smart, why are their guns weaker? They're weaker than the average laser gun. I don't know if I've always edited it out, but when I'm rifling through hold on. Okay. When rifling through my inventory on my weapons, the Institute laser is just always weaker. I don't know why. If you're so smart, why is your shit weaker?
Hey there.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. You're welcome.
My institute designation is K198, but I prefer Jenny, so yes, I'm sent. If you hadn't already guessed,
And
I knew they'd send a person. I just
that's the part I'm asking. Is like,
could find me something.
didn't you make a point of
I
comparison?
think I would have lost him too. Then I was captured.
You know there's other shit out there. You know there's other people out there that have
And all this.
similar technology.
Thanks again for your help.
Why wouldn't you make a
I'm gonna
comparison?
look for supplies before heading out. And before you ask, no, I don't need any more help. The Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead. Maybe we'll meet again under better circumstances. I hope we do.
I gotta make it on my own. Nick's messing with the computer, and she's over there frowning. Yup, Fat Man. I got a bunch of those, I just don't use them. Oh, I'm stuck. No, I'm not. Oh, hey, it's a street sweeper. Yeah, just gonna edit some of that shit out. But we already did the mission. Since we already did the mission, I'm just grabbing extra stuff because I'm greedy. I want to take everything. Valentine likes me. He idolizes me. And I said before, Valentine's my guy. Like, I don't know. I like him more than I like the other companions. It's just, my man was like, you know what? Straight, you better go shoot some people. I got a person I want to shoot too. Can you help me with that? And I'm like, shit, that's all you had to fucking say. Nick, let's go. Pop. I mean, I'm not saying I'm down for whatever, but if you got my back, and we've been busting caps in people for a while, and this one dude has really been getting on your nerves. Like, hey, like, he shot my girl in a past life. He did this, he did that. Oh, work. This what we doing? Straight. I know it ain't verb. I know what we're doing today. Yes, I flat out said Phineas. I put a Phineas and Ferb thing. So, alright, give me one. Gotta edit this.
Got it.
So, yeah, we got that one. Bada ting, bada tang, bada toon toon. But these videos run kind of long. They're not the basic half-hour ones I would like to do. I'm too fat. It doesn't look like there's much in here. So, like I said, I'm just going to end the video here. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching. I don't know what video game I'm going to play next. I want to do Elden Ring. I beat that once, but I want to do it with a brand new character. But with that brand new character, I'm also going to take all my old stuff and give it to my new character because I cheat. As you guys have seen, I like to level up a lot and then go up around and just beat the hell out of everything. If you're new to the channel, hit the like, subscribe button, hit the notification button, and the bell. I like to think you guys will do that because it means you're picking up what I'm putting down. You like the content that I create out here. Wait until, stay tuned because that debunk video is coming. I want to do it in the next week or two when I get some time. Down in the comments below, or I keep saying the comments, down in the description below will be links to my merch shop, be links to the books that I published on Amazon, and the link to the Patreon if you want to help support the channel in a different way. If you do, we'd be ever so grateful here at the Sway House. In the meantime, between time, I'm always with the peace signs, even though you can't see me because I got my face hidden behind this video. I'm your main man, King Sway. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Thanks again for coming to hang out, guys.